Well, this is the first formal performance at a faculty recital of the Fitterman Trio. When we hired Maureen Keenan over the summer, we decided that we could have a faculty chamber group. That's something that we've always wanted to have. We've had faculty recitals since about 2004, since I came on as deputy chair of the Department of Music and Art. It's always been something that I've wanted to do, to have a set group that performed all the time. BMCC is the third full-time appointment that I've held. I've taught at the University of North Texas, which is one of the largest programs in the United States, and there I taught only music majors. I next taught at Lock Haven University of Pennsylvania, where we had a program that had some performance majors, but mostly had students who were involved in general education and who were taking music as a minor. Here at BMCC, we have students. Again, mainly our students are general education students. And teaching general education students, that's one of my great loves, because I really think that it's important to give people who are not musicians an understanding of the place that music has had in Western civilization over many years. We have a smaller group of students who take instrumental music classes. This semester I'm teaching group piano.
I chose to play the flute because I had one in the house and I wanted to play an instrument, and my friends that played instruments that they didn't have one in the house had to play icky rentals and school instruments, and we had one in the house that wasn't so gross, so that's why I picked the flute. But of course I've been playing forever now, so I just love it because it gives me a chance to play with other people, and I get to play by myself, but especially I love playing with other people. So. I love teaching at BMCC. I was an adjunct here for 3 years, and now I am a full-time assistant professor, and I teach general music classes like Introduction to Music and Music in Western Civilization. I teach a writing intensive Music in Western Civilization, so it's really nice because we don't have a music major, but I get to explore the repertoire with students that might not know as much about it, and we learn about not only the context of the music, but also historical context, and it's really great to be adding to the students' overall liberal arts education in that way, and really seeing, especially through the writing intensive classes, critical thinking developing, along with hopefully a love of music.
Tonight, I am singing for the first time 2 arias from Mozart's La Clemenza di Tito. First time that I'm singing the role of Sesto, and I'm singing 2 arias, his 2 arias, Parto Parto, and De per questo istante solo. The first aria is an expression of the love that Sesto has for his beauty, Vitellia. He's saying, I will go off to war, I will leave you, but share with me this last bit of your beauty. And then in De per questo istante solo, he is begging for forgiveness from Titus, who he has wronged, to win the favor of Vitellia. Titus was a dear friend of his and kind of his mentor. He has gone against Titus in order to please Vitellia, and it has not worked out well for him. So he's begging for Titus to remember the last moment of their love and their connection before he will be punished. My teaching experience at BMCC has been the most amazing experience of my life. My students inspire me every single day. I am certified to teach in the state of New York, and then I also have my doctorate in music performance. My work at BMCC has been a real kind of a perfect marriage of those two things, helping students to blossom and grow and take the next step. I find my students constantly meeting the challenges that I present them with. I find them impassioned to go further and to take every ounce of knowledge that I give them with great eagerness, excitement, and ferocity. It's been a place where I have been able to see such growth from my students and from the department and the school as a whole. It's a perfect spot.
We'll be singing two trios, myself and Eugenia Yao and Christine Free. The first one is Soave sia il vento by Mozart from Così fan tutte, and the second one is Oh Goodness Me from Die Fledermaus by Johann Strauss. I prepared for these by first learning the text, memorizing the text devoid of the music, and then I added the melody and the rhythm to it. Now that's just technical procedure. More importantly is to know the context in the opera. So then I looked at the opera libretti and found out what the context was.
So I'm one of the trio members, and I will be singing with Professor Uehlein and Dr. Free on two trio pieces, and both of them from the operas. And the first one we're singing from Così fan tutte. So Professor Free and I are sisters, and we're singing with a professor, and we're sending our boyfriends away, and we pretend very sad, but actually after they're gone, then we're going to find another lovers. So this is the comic opera. So the second one is Die Fledermaus by Johann Strauss, and it's also funny. And Professor Free this time is not my sister, it's my boss, and she just sending her husband away, And he said he has to go to jail, but actually he's going to the party. And actually she has to go to the party. And I am a maid to them, but I'm going to the party too. But none of us know we're going to the same party. So in the song, we just acting out like we're so sad, you go your way, and then we'll see you when we come back. But actually we're planning something great to happen.
Farewell, I can't remain. Farewell, you can't remain. Goodbye, until we meet again. Until we meet again.
My experience in BMCC is great. I cannot ask more than that. I'm blessed to be here. Students are very attentive and they love learning. They love learning how to sing, you sing better, to act, to dance, and understand the repertoire. They love seeing their professors to sing the same thing or even demonstrate for them. So tonight, I think they will enjoy seeing us to perform some of the greatest repertoire for them. And students, more lately, BMCC like a lot of popular tunes and a lot of the musical great work. And in the near future, we would love to just introduce to them more this kind of repertoire. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious, goodness gracious, goodness gracious me.